Welcome to Acumatica Printshop, a connected workplace for your print business. With new Printshop version 2.0, we are introducing several new features. Today, we are looking at multiple job cards, also known as setup cards. In Printshop version 2.0, we have enhanced the capabilities of creating job cards per sales orders, so you could have multiple job cards per order type and per document. This provides greater flexibility to manage your custom orders and fulfill the production on a single sales order document. The best part, you can track the progress of each job or the entire order. This new feature is available only on 2021 R2 version of Acumatica, and it requires the licensing option to be enabled in Printshop settings. This is Acumatica version 21 R2. Before we create a new sales order, we need to enable the multiple job card option. By clicking on this enable multiple job cards, you will also need to define a new job card numbering sequence. Set this up ahead of time before you create a new sales order. Now let's head back to a sales order screen and pick my last order for this demonstration. Here I'm creating a new sales order for customer ABC Studios. Notice I have the job types on the right side. This customer would like to do screen print order, maybe an embroidery work as well on the same sales order. Notice on the order nature is now a drop down with multi-select. These options are driven by common attributes in Acumatica. You can access the common attributes and define your values ahead of time. So you can have an in-house, contract, outsourced, or other type of orders that you would like to do. Heading back to my sales order, by clicking on the job types, you will notice the new version, the menus are a bit different. You have the ellipse button here, the dot. Clicking on that gives you the different menu options that you have that you can take actions on. I'm going to go ahead and hit save, upon which I'm going to click on this dot. Now I have access to my screen print setup cards, the embroidery. Since I enabled these two job types, I can see my setup cards. I can also do something different. In this new version, I can highlight this star, the favorite icon, and you'll notice that that comes up as a button on the menu. So this is another easy way to quickly add menus on the top. This is a new Acumatica 21 R2 feature as well. So clicking on the screen print setup card, I can access my setup cards. Notice that we have a bit different here in this version. We have the order type and order number, which was there in the version 1. In the version 2, now we have a new job code that I can actually create and also specify the new type, which is screen print or embroidery. The rest of the information stays the same. So this is how you can create multiple job cards in Acumatica version 21 R2. In this sample sales order that I've created for ABC Studios, I've enabled all the job types, the dates, and the notifications. Notice I've also added all the line items the customer would like to purchase. In this case, they're doing an embellishment on these t-shirts. They're doing a screen print job on the left chest, and they're doing an embroidery as well on the left chest with their logo. They're also buying additional promotional product. In this case, it's a business card holder. Notice they're also doing a hat order and they're doing an embroidery work on it. So you can have multiple products embellishment on the same sales order and be able to have multiple job codes of the same job type. Clicking on the job code link opens up the setup card. You will be able to now see that on the same sales order, I can have multiple job codes or embellishment that I'm doing. In this case, I have 167, which is a logo on the left chest. The 188 is actually a hat order where I'm doing a embroidery work on the hat. The other information that you see is pretty much the same in this version, except that on the top you have the ability to see the order status or the job status of each job card. For 167, this is right now in process. As you create the job card, the first status would be new, and then you can open the job card as you're working on it, and that makes it in the in process. Now once you are completing the job card, you can click on the complete job card, or you can put this on hold. By putting this on hold, you are stopping the production process, which can then notify your customer or your sales rep through the business event. You can also click on release hold to release this from the hold and continue to be in process status. Once the job is completed, the production manager actually can click on the complete job card. All of these activities are actually recorded in the new tab called the activity. Here you can see the different statuses the job card might go through, and it also records who the user is creating or updating the information and when it was touched. So this gives you clarity of who's working on the job. Also notice that we have a new tab called custom. Here I can come in and specify any custom data that might be required for this job. I can specify and provide the player name or player jersey number or any custom data that I want to accept per job card basis. Rest of the information is still the same as version 1.0. I can close my setup card, and I can also come in here and assign for all the different line items the different job cards it is linked to. So in this case, I'm doing embroidery work on the first 3 items, and I'm doing a screen print on the next 5 products, and then I'm doing a hat order on this particular line. So clicking on 188 opens up the hat order where I have the art image assigned to it and all the other information that is relevant to that job card. So this is how you can manage multiple job cards of different job types on the same single sales order document. With this new feature in 21R2 with the multiple job cards, this table structure has also changed. We are also shipping new generic enquiries with Printshop 2.0. Here is an example of a sales order job cards wherein a generic enquiry that lets you select the order type and the order number. By selecting the order number, it lists all your individual items or the products that are sold on this sales order number. Notice on this generic enquiry, I also have the job code and the job types, the status of the job, the art approval workflow process, few dates. Any of the fields that we accept in the Printshop can be exposed in the generic inquiry. What's really important is the side panel that was introduced in earlier versions. In the new version, the side panel has gotten much better, and we want to make use of those features that Acumatica introduced in 21R2. Primarily, when you access the sales order, you can also access any of the job card itself for that particular line item. For instance, I can click on embroidery and click on the embroidery tab or the side panel to see the job card for the embroidery work. I can click on the print version and then be able to click on the print job card, or it could be the production report. I can go to promotional and click on job promotional to see the job card that's related to type promotional. So this is an easy way to access all the setup cards through the side panel. Now the important feature of the side panel in this version 21R2 is you have the ability to control the visibility, whether to show a side panel or not based on certain fields. Notice how we are controlling that using the Printshop fields. If it's embroidery and if it is set to true, only then show the side panel, or else do not show. And I will demonstrate this as well. If I go down to the sales order screen, Notice that I have here a promotional job card screen that I can go to. That's because promotional is checked. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck this, and I'm going to hit save. What that does is, if I refresh this generic inquiry now, I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. You will notice that the promotional job disappeared because the visibility condition was written in such a way that if this promotional is set to true, only then show, or else do not show. So I can go back to my sales order screen, access that sales order document, and click to make it true. Save, and I'm going to refresh this GI, which is now going to bring back my promotional job card that I can access. So these changes are new in 21R2, and using those Acumatica features, we have integrated and shown you how to use that and make use of that in Printshop as well. I hope this helps you all to see the feature that we're introducing in 21R2 Printshop version 2.0. This feature is the multiple job cards, and we also have made some changes to the report designers. There are new reports that are going to be shipped in this new package, as well as generic inquiries and dashboards. Stay tuned for Printshop 2.0.